Hey, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. I remember the first time it happened. The music was loud, a pulsing rhythm that made the floor vibrate beneath our feet. I had always thought dancing was her escape, her world of freedom, and I was happy to watch. Until tonight. She was laughing with him, not just laughing. The way her eyes sparkled, the tilt of her head, the hand grazing his shoulder, like it wasn't even me standing across the floor. My drink trembled in my hand. The neon lights painted her in shades of pink and blue, highlighting every smile she directed at him. Every little gesture stung. I tried to catch her eye, a subtle nudge, a small grin. To remember us? Look I had perfected over years. But she didn't see me. She was gone. With him. We had met in the quiet corners of a coffee shop, both bookish and awkward, both secretly craving someone who could understand the silences between our words. Our mornings were filled with texts, sometimes 1,000 little ones a day. Did you sleep? I miss your voice. I remember the habit she had of sending photos of her coffee foam art with the caption, "Thinking of you." I thought we had built a language no one else could understand. And yet, here she was, building a different language across the dance floor, a language I didn't belong to anymore. I felt my chest tighten, but I breathed. I made a calm decision. I wouldn't yell. I wouldn't confront her here. I would watch, wait, and think. But even as I forced the calm, a whisper of doubt curled in my mind. Was this just a night, or the beginning of everything falling apart? The DJ switched the track, something slow and haunting. The lights dimmed. I took another sip and tried to shake it off. But something in me knew that what happened next would change everything. I stepped back from the edge of my own patience, ready for the choice I would make. But I wasn't ready for the truth that was about to hit me. I left the dance floor without a word, slipping through the crowd like a ghost. My phone buzzed in my pocket, a message from her. "Where did you go? Come back. I want to talk." I stared at it, the pulse of the club echoing in my chest, and for a second, I almost went back. Almost. Instead, I found a quiet corner, pressed against the cold wall, heart pounding. I opened her messages from the past week, small, harmless-seeming things at first. But then, a string of texts made my stomach knot. "Can't wait to see you tonight, face blowing a kiss. He's amazing. You don't understand. I feel alive when I'm with him." I scrolled faster, desperate to find a misread word, a joke I could excuse, but it was all there. The laughter, the closeness, the secret little world she had been building with him, while I thought we were still in ours. I felt the betrayal like fire in my chest. I had trusted her with everything. My mornings, my nights, my silence, my chaos. And she had shared pieces of herself elsewhere. My hands shook, gripping the edge of the table, and I realized how much I had ignored the signs. The late nights, the sudden phone screens turning away when I came near, the hushed whispers. I remember the night before. She had kissed me goodnight, whispered my name, pressed her hand against mine. Was it all a lie? My mind kept replaying every touch, every laugh, every "I love you" like a fill with the colors drained out, leaving only black and white. And then I saw him. Not across the dance floor, not in photos, not in texts, but right there in the club, laughing with her like nothing mattered. The world felt small and suffocating, each beat of the music hammering against my chest. I thought about confronting her, exposing him, letting the storm take us both. But something inside me stayed calm. Something inside me said, "Don't let anger choose your next move." But calm doesn't erase pain. Calm doesn't stop your hands from shaking. Calm doesn't answer the question that now screamed in my head. How long had she been lying to me? I stepped out of the shadow corner, heart heavy, mind racing. And that's when I saw it. The one detail that made my blood run cold and forced me to make a decision I hadn't even considered yet. I froze. There, on the polished floor beneath the club's strobe lights, was a small, folded note she had dropped when she laughed with him. My fingers closed around it before I could stop myself. The words inside burned like acid. "I can't wait for us to start over, just the two of us." His name was signed below hers. Everything clicked. All the late texts, the whispered excuses, the distance I blamed on work or stress. It wasn't a phase. It was real. and she had chosen him over me. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I didn't even cry, at least not yet. I folded the note carefully, slipping it into my pocket. Then I turned and walked the crowd, past the neon lights, past the laughing couples, past her, the woman I had loved more than I thought possible, dancing like nothing had changed. Outside, the night air hit me like ice. My chest ached, but my mind was sharp. I texted her one last time. I know everything. Don't call me. Don't come looking. No anger, no pleading, just clarity. Walking alone through the empty streets, I realized how quiet betrayal makes the world. The city that had always felt vibrant now seemed muted, shadows stretching long and cold. And in that silence, I felt a strange kind of freedom. Not the freedom of love, but the freedom of truth. Painful, yes, but unbroken. Weeks passed. I avoided the places we used to go, deleted the playlist she had made for me, and unfollowed memories on social media. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, I began to breathe again. I started reading at the coffee shop where we met, watching the sun rise over empty streets, listening to the quiet hum of life moving forward. One night, a friend asked me if I regretted loving her. I paused. No, I said finally, because even the heartbreak taught me something real. Trust your heart, but never let it blind you. And sometimes, letting go isn't losing, it's finding yourself again. If you've ever faced betrayal or had your trust shattered, I want to hear your story. Comment below, share what you felt, and don't forget to subscribe, because a heart heals fastest when it's shared.